Okay, let's go. What the? Just going over some stuff. 1 second. Okay, what up? That screen. There we go. Just gonna watch. Ooh, timestamps. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Live chat. All messages are visible. Yeah, I want that, not the other fucking thing. Uh, screen. There we go. Okay. Well then, let's just get on to this. Shit. What? 1 second. I got an idea. To be able to keep an eye on chat. Well then, bring my thing up and mute it on the side. And there we go. I think that works. It's live checking. Oop. There we go. Somebody's gonna start watching or something. Okay. Is it showing up on? Oh wait. Shit. Keep an eye on. I'm just trying to sync up my broadcasts to this one on my other screen. Okay. Let's just start doing this.
The role of psychology in fitness and wellness. The role of psychology in fitness and wellness.
Dude, I fucking hate when it does that.
The role of psychology in fitness and wellness. The role of psychology in fitness and wellness is extremely important. It can deal with several topics, including
Psychology, an area of science that focuses on people and in particular how the mind and feelings may influence behaviors. That sounds about right. Level of commitment to a behavior or plan of action. Appearance. Okay.
the way exercise participation affects someone's mood in both the short and the long term, the effect of weight loss on self-esteem, the motivations to become physically active, and how social influences affect overall exercise behavior. One of the most important things about psychology and its relationship with fitness and wellness is the role it plays in the behavioral change process. Since an alarming number of people don't participate in regular physical activity, there is an ongoing need for interventions that address behavioral change, specifically in helping people transition from a sedentary lifestyle to an active one. Generally speaking, psychology influences the decision to either be physically active or not active on any given day. People must value and prioritize exercise in the midst of busy lifestyles, including demands from family, work, and other competing interests, such as leisure time. Exercise participation is influenced by several factors, including motivation, goals, barriers, self-confidence, and a variety of social influences. When working with someone who is new to exercise or returning to exercise, behavioral change can be guided by the fitness professional finding out why these clients want to participate now and what has stopped them in the past. Uncovering this information will help ensure an exercise program can be tailored to the specific needs of each client, with an additional understanding of the challenges faced by clients regarding exercise adherence.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Oh, yeah.
The role of psychology can also extend to some clinical issues. The role of psychology can also extend to some clinical issues, such as exercise addiction or poor body image issues associated with eating.
Yes. Exercise addiction. Remember, I think I might have had that to a certain extent when I first got into exercise. Oh, those were the fucking days, and poor body image issues associated with eating disorders. I've come close to that in some cases, in some like aspects. But thankfully not. I'm just a lot more conscientious of what I eat these days, and I'm trying to get a better body, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I am at now though, which you'll eventually see once I start doing videos on like fitness and stuff, which is what I plan to do in the future, which I'll make an update video on, of course.
Disorders, which are beyond the scope of practice for a certified personal trainer. Overall, fitness professionals can better serve their clients by using many tools related to psychology. In particular, excellent communication skills should be practiced, because both listening and explaining are critically important in making sure that an accurate exchange of information has taken place.
That is true. Everybody should have good communication skills, though. Let's just be entirely real.
Stretch your knowledge. Communication is a very important aspect of psychology. The right questions need to be asked and answers need to be heard. Other important aspects of communication are nonverbal cues, which can include body language, body position, overall appearance, eye contact, tone of voice, facial expressions, and gestures. Nonverbal cues are very powerful because if a person's nonverbal cues indicate that they are not interested or are bored or defensive, regardless of what is being said, then it is likely that a message hasn't been effectively conveyed or received. The science of psychology. Psychology.
Wait, is my mic picking up both? Let's see, wavelength. How do I change that? My mic picking up both the thing here and the thing over there? I just got a new mic recently, so I have no clue how the fuck it works. But it seems to be picking up what's going on over there and over here. Oh, I pressed the button. How do you change? I guess we're gonna have to figure that out later because that's weird.
Is an area of science that focuses on people. In particular, it is focused on how the mind and feelings may influence different behaviors. Psychology examines the relationships between brain functionality and human behavior and the environmental effect on behavior. American Psychological Association, 2019. The people who specialize in the science of psychology are either psychologists or psychiatrists. These licensed individuals are highly educated and trained to observe behaviors, listen to patients, and help people adjust their behaviors or cope with a variety of situations. Photography use Shutterstock.com. Psychologists
It does that
and
sometimes. I don't know
psychiatrists
why. It just fucking reads the things under the captions.
are employed in many areas such as the healthcare industry, educational settings, counseling, law enforcement, and even athletics. They can work as consultants to different industries with an interest in human behavior, or with individuals struggling with mental health issues such as depression or anxiety, or an athlete who has difficulty focusing. All fitness professionals need to remain within their scope of practice. They should not attempt to diagnose, assess, or analyze an individual with mental illness as only a qualified medical professional can do, such as a psychologist or psychiatrist. However, some aspects of psychology may be helpful when working with people who are trying to change behaviors. Having a firm understanding of a client's concerns and reasons for wanting to exercise will go a long way toward providing excellent service to clients.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into that a little bit right now. I have a friend who I'm trying to help get into working out, but I might need to deploy some of these tactics on her in order to what do you call it? Try to help her out a little bit more. Because so far it's been nice and all, but at the same time we kind of just been horsing around and being sarcastic with each other and shit. So, oh shit, maybe I should turn down my mic a little bit. There we go. That should be good.
Getting technical. Psychologists and psychiatrists have similar duties because both professionals are focused on counseling individuals with mental illness. The main difference is the type of education obtained by each professional and the ability to prescribe medications. Depending on the country, psychologists have earned at minimum a master's degree and, in most cases, a doctorate and can assess patients with mental illness, but they are limited to treating with psychotherapy in most cases. By contrast, a psychiatrist has a medical degree, is trained in general medicine, and has completed a 4-year residency in psychiatry. After obtaining a medical degree, a psychiatrist can also prescribe medications in addition to administering psychotherapy.
So basically, psychiatrists are the cool ones, and the psychologists are not as technical or skilled, maybe? I don't know how to put it. I'm very tired right now. I went to the fucking gym and worked the shit out of myself for like days. I probably shouldn't even be streaming right now because I'm super fucking tired, but I wanted to get something out for the channel. Just in case, you know, I don't want to seem like I'm I'm just like abandoning it or whatever. Let's see, motivation. We all know what that is. Socioeconomic status and a motivation. Okay.
There are countless subtopics within the field of psychology, including clinical, developmental, social, health, and sport and exercise psychology. American Psychological Association, 2019. Sport and exercise psychology focuses on aspects such as understanding participants' motives and barriers to physical activity, ways the environment affects exercise behavior, social influences on exercise, psychological benefits of exercise, and the psychological factors that affect long-term exercise adherence. Applying some of the psychological principles associated with successful behavioral change will help clients adjust to a more active lifestyle. Critical. Fitness professionals should be aware of the psychological variables that affect behavioral change, such as motivation and social influence, but should never attempt to counsel individuals with mental disorders. Only trained and licensed healthcare professionals, for example, physicians,
A lot of this kind of seems like
psychiatrists,
common sense. I'm wondering when we're gonna get into the actual technical shit of being a personal trainer, like creating workout programs for fat people, not just for fat people, for people in general and stuff.
psychologists, are qualified to treat these individuals. Motivation. In the context of psychology and behavioral change, motivation is a term used to describe the intensity and direction of someone's effort, whereas intensity refers to the amount of effort expended, and direction refers to whether or not someone seeks out a behavior. Weinberg and Gould, 2019 c. In general, individuals who seek out a certain behavior typically put forth an effort towards success, therefore intensity and direction are often related. For example, if someone has a strong desire to lose weight, They will be drawn toward behaviors, such as regular exercise and diet modification, and will likely put forth an intense effort to achieve results. Understanding the motivation to exercise is an area of interest for most fitness professionals, because it allows for a personalized approach when coaching clients toward their goals. Research has shown that motives differ between populations. For example, men and women tend to have different motivations to exercise than do younger versus older adults. Differences in motivation may also be observed based on culture, socioeconomic status, or the surrounding environment. It is important to assess motivation on an individual basis because it can vary greatly.
I have to do
Also,
something. I'll be back in a little bit.